go ahead and just record for a few minutes. Hope you don't mind that. And you know, maybe my thoughts were today maybe do a little bit of recording and just pause the video a couple times. Try and do some trade room excerpts from the day. So I hope this will work out if I can remember to push this button every so often. But yeah, thanks, Mike. My weekend was great, and I definitely want to make more money than we did last week. Last week was insane, and today, gosh, the way things are shaping up today, we are really in for one heck of a ride. No kidding. But let's go over a few things. I mean, right now, the current look, because it's 10 after 8 here, and we're waiting for the market makers who know are making their phone call there, 8 o'clock. They're going to be all finished by 8:25. And then we're looking at the market as a possible turn point here. We basically have our gap fill on the euro. It would have been very bullish if it went above the high, and it didn't. Got our breakdown, got short, filthy rich right now. Pullback is beautiful. 618 levels being breached, or not exactly breached, but brushed, shall we say. Hasn't completely filled the gap, but we do have that look of a 5-minute buy, and we're starting to get a slight uptick. And we have market confirmation on the Swissy with the 5-minute sell, and 5-minute sell for Canada. So we'll see if this can pick up any more steam. Guys, if you're still short on the pound Swiss with me, it's coming down nicely now. That 5-minute sell bar is really coming down good. Okay, I booked half of it for, I think, about $50, that's all. And I think I'm getting ready to possibly take this other half soon. 5-minute support coming in at 60. It does look like it's stalling a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Currently have about 82 on the other half of a lot. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and book that now because it's starting to give up a little bit of gain. And close this out for about 77 on the other half a lot. So I definitely hope you guys are out of that Swissy long by now. This is really starting to get tired. Even though the gap not completely filled, it's close enough for me. Close enough for me. And you know, these green lines getting tagged on the way up, you know, we were looking at this as, you know, major league go points. It has just been rocking. You know, check out that hourly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on moving, don't stop, baby. I mean, it's beautiful, but up here we're starting to get tired, and it just looks like it's, you know, it's ready for a pullback. So forget that 15-minute stop loss now. I highly recommend everybody's out of the trade. Oops. Get rid of that. And this 5-minute selling bar, you can see the pause action here. Probably going to get additional pullback down into the 95.60s. Okay, no problem, Angie. It's hard to tell because you're looking for you know, the potential two-legged move on it. This is what we're looking at this morning, was, you know, the two-legged move down, all right, and then the target just got blown away. I mean, completely lower. First target was hit. Second target, actually, second target just got hit. Yeah, so 99.50 done. We squeezed lower, completely filled the gap. 5-minute buy. Just waiting to see if we can, you know, get this to go above that high, and then we'll probably target into the 99.80s. But this comes down over time, so we'd only be looking for about 99.80 on the low side. Just, you know, completely remarkable slowness right now, guys. We're just going to have to wait. I mean, the meat of these moves has definitely been made overnight, and we just got to wait now because the market is slow and consolidative. You know how it works. I mean, we always get these slow consolidations after such incredible runs. Scorekeeper update: we are at $6,865.70 booked so far. So I mean, we're just under 700 pips, and we're going to break our target. Actually, we're going to break what happened on Friday. I mean, things are just getting really, really good, guys. I mean, this account, I'm looking at it right now, is currently up 71% in. Gosh, what day is it? Well, we're under 2 weeks now for the month. Less than 2 weeks. Yes, Stu, it sure was. It was beautiful. Yeah, Carl, I know it. It's beautiful. It's just amazing. And I feel bad because there was this guy that came in a little while back who said he just wanted to stick with his 8% a month. He was like, I got my plan and I'm gonna stick with it. And I'm like, okay, all right, buddy, you go for it. And he was really happy. That he was pegging 8% a month. I'm like, okay, man, you go ahead. I encouraged him, and so he split, and he's doing his thing. But it's kind of sad, when we're doing such big gains like this and people coming in just wanting 8%. But everybody does choose what they're going to believe. They have their own belief systems, and sometimes people are trapped by it. They can't get out of it. All right, Euro odd, a small 5-minute buy is starting to happen at 126 right now. Watching that come down. Hourly chart is towards the bottom. You see this is a little bit of support area from the 7th and the 9th over here, all the way down, very far from the MAs. 126 whole number. It's starting to stall out. And if this Euro odd starts bouncing off of this level, you know how it's going to work. You got a 5-minute buy right there. See the 3 levels of drop. Actually, let me shift over to 15-minute chart. 1 second, we'll put a fib in here. Oops, wrong place. Again, just a mess this morning. I got pip drunk. That's what it is. Right here at 886 level, see the gap completely filled, blowing through the 786, not quite making it to the 886. If this stalls out here, this drop is going to end up pushing us back higher again. And as Euro odd bounces, everything else is going to want to come down a tad. Just watching that across the board, the 4 crosses, currently watching all of them. All right, there it goes. Euro again, popping above the high.
Will remain an EFSF guarantor post its bailout. The EFSF is still considering the bank proposals for the upcoming Euro benchmark. This is for a source here. Spain will remain an EFSF guarantor post the bailout, and the EFSF is still considering the bank proposals for the upcoming Euro benchmark.
Okay, guys, Euro getting the pop above the 5-minute highs, and Euro again breaking out. So those of you that are long on that 5-minute buy, it is rocking up. The entry was approximately that 99.50 area. You're currently cranking beyond 99.70s right now, so you got well over 20 pips of movement there. Anybody who took the pound yen on the 5-minute, that very small bullish harmonic, the thing is ripping. It's up about 23 pips right now from the swing low. It's rocking very well, both of them. Beautiful. And there goes Euro odd, big pop on it. Starting to move out. Pound Australia as well. Oh, that's excellent. Right on, Marvin. Man, that thing is cranking. Go ahead and just really tighten up your stops or something, man. As soon as it bursts north a little bit more, you're approaching that target that we talked about, the 99.80s. It's coming up there right now. Just get ready to peel it out when it gets there. Almost done. Okay. I would book at least half if you can. Book half up here and then start to tighten up your stops on the way. And the pound yen is ripping too. Somebody get paid, guys. These are really big. These are great moves. Just nailed it. Completely nailed it right there. Pow, right into the 80s. Beautiful. Very good job, both of you. Both of you did excellent on that, Angie and Marvin. Yeah. Dynamite. Okay, well, I'm watching this drop here on Swissy, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get paid on that one now. It's probably time. I will take this off the table for, that's about $85 on just one lot there. So the scorekeeper update just went up to 6,944, and we're just waiting to break that 700 pip day. Just truly remarkable. I get pip drunk. I don't know about you guys, but I just get so full of it here with the moves that it's almost like a pip drunkenness. I don't know what else to say. 99.85's getting pegged on that, and pound yen screaming. 123. 123.60 is being touched right now. Just a beautiful move. Carl, good job getting out of the euro. It's really not doing as well. I mean, it was a good 30 pip bounce, but not as great. I might be out of this Swissy too soon. Got to see how my pound Swissy is doing the balance of it. Gee, it's just not going anywhere. Darn. Or did I take that off the table? I can't remember. Ah, I took it off the table already. Well, that's good. I don't have any more pound Swissy short. That's fine. With the euro odd and the pound odd kicking up, I mean, they're not huge, but you know, a couple of 5-minute bars are bursting to the north, and that's given that small pullback here. These seem to be the laggers for now. They're just currently lagging. Got out of the Swissy just in time. It's 8:30. Just don't have a lot happening right now. Really have to wait. Gotta wait till things get better. So, you know, I have to say no. I don't agree. I don't know why you want to buy it, but I mean, we looked at this daily, this US Japan, a daily buy, and it's already up 1, 2, 3, you know, 3 bars up. You got this big pullback bar here daily, and we talked about that confluence of fibs over here, the 886 and 786 level, and the congestion. You guys see that on the chart? Congestion right here in May. So, and the moving average declining. I mean, this is saying bearish pressure is going to want to push it down. Now, I know there's a ton of stop losses up there, but I'm not excited about buying it when I see it pressuring underneath the 200. See how the triangle is setting up? You've got a 4-hour US-Japan triangle, and it's being pressured heavily at that 200 MA. That's too scary for me to want to buy it after this kind of a move. I mean, it's just choppy. Yeah, you have a 1-hour buy. I see that, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't have a good feeling about it because the picture's just not really, it's not really clear, you know. And look at the 15-minute chart. You've got the moving average crossover right there. You have the 200 MA being broken to the downside, so you've got one really good leg down. You know, if we can anticipate a turn on this and then a break of the 79.35s, you know, we're looking at a second leg move. Where will it put us? I mean, swing high to swing low here. You know, that would shove us down into the lower 79, 79.20. Granted, take all day long, you know. But I don't feel like buying it here. Okay, yeah, no problem, Nils. There's just bigger fish to fry. You know, let's go with the patterns that are very, very clear. So when we analyze it on multiple time frames, you know, if you look at the 5-minute, it's telling you this is no man's land until one of these breaks, this upper level or the lower level, because you can't tell if the gap is going to get filled right now or if you're going to break this high. Come right up here, back into the breakdown spot. We could easily kiss the back of this before we fall. The signal's not clear right now. Yes, yes, I know I'm a greedy pig. I'm sorry, Little John. I can't help it. But you're joining me too, man. You are the second greedy pig. And yeah, I mean, we hit 8,000 on Thursday, and then 3,100 bucks on Friday, and today we're sitting at 700 pips. So we just need 100 more, and we're going to break that record. We're going to break it right out. But, you know, you got to remember this is Monday, and things can be very slow and choppy in New York sessions. So I don't want anybody jumping into trades yet when they're just not there, you know. We have to wait until they're available. Pound Australia really ripping, but this odd is not moving. Kind of a strange thing right there. Wow, really ripping. Pound Australia taking off, man. Euro odd cranking out, and odd in New Zealand are not breaking their lows yet. But the four crosses are definitely leading right now.
As yet, I'll ask around and see if we can't find more details for you. But
Okay.
hearing talk then, there is a think tank on the yen doing the rounds.
Okay, guys, watch U.S. Japan and your yen crosses. Some kind of a think tank report happening right now on Japanese yen. Don't know if it's bearish, don't know if it's bullish, but you know, I want to watch the price action now that we've just heard that news. I can definitely commit the next, 5 minutes to a half an hour or so to keep an eye on the price action on the euro crosses for bearishness or bullishness, and let's keep our ears peeled for that news. Maybe we can get some kind of a heads up on what's going to happen. Anyway, guys, yeah, no, really, it will be, the house will be for sale, and I'm heading out there. 10,000 square foot mansion's just right for me. I don't need more than that, but just to let you know, I did see something the other day. I could not believe it. It was the craziest thing I ever saw. There's a guy in Florida. He's got the biggest house in the entire world, or I'm sorry, all of America. 100,000 square feet. No kidding.
We're just getting some feedback regarding this market talk of a think tank report on the Japanese yen. In terms of details, hearing that the report speculates that the Bank of Japan is to hold fire on any potential changes in its monetary policy, and they will wait further on Europe and China and the situation developing in both those regions before making any changes to their own monetary policy.
Ooh.
Again, still haven't seen the full report myself. A think
That's
tank report on
good.
the yen doing the rounds.
That's good. That can be bearish, guys. Let's keep our eyes on it, because if they're not going to do anything, definitely has the ability to pull back. I want to watch that 15-minute shelf break, okay? So anyway, this guy, I can't remember his name, but him and his wife, and this is the funny thing, in his statement that he made, he said he can't afford it anymore. And he said, I'm very frugal. I'm a very frugal person. He says, I can't afford it anymore. And I'm selling it for $100 million. It has 15 bathrooms. It has, I'm sorry, 30 bathrooms. It has 15 bedrooms. He has, I think it was 6 pools, if I'm not mistaken. There was a, let me think. I just read this last week. There was 6 pools, there was a bowling alley, there was a full baseball diamond, there was a couple of movie theaters inside, and, full-time maids' quarters, of course, and, parking, underground parking for 30 cars, a wine cellar that held 20,000 bottles of wine. I mean, he's really frugal, though.
As previously noted, the content will be that the monetary policy meeting, the BOJ, will keep their focus on Europe and China, maintaining their focus.
All right, too many news guys at once actually talking there. Okay, we're getting a small 5-minute sell bar trying to come on the yen. I don't know if it'll turn into anything more. We're just going to have to keep a good eye on it for now.
According to the Belgian Treasury, they've reduced their 2012 gross borrowing requirement. That's the gross borrowing requirement. And a couple of comments out of the Cypriot finance minister, but nothing too new. Says a bailout for Cyprus is exceptionally urgent, and they seek a bailout within a matter of days. That's out of the Cypriot finance minister.
Oh, there we go. Cyprus needs it too. I don't see how this can be a bullish thing. Okay, you might see that here. We've got the gap fill for Euro Canada. So looking at this now, it's about 7 minutes to 9 o'clock, and we've got that monster gap and almost a complete fill. I guess it just depends. I mean, this here is what, PFG, right? So there may be other platforms that are saying something slightly different. We can basically count this a gap fill. And in the next 5 minutes, it's showing that we are going to indeed close as a 1-hour buy signal. This is a long signal for the hourly, and in the next hour can clearly expect it to go up higher. All right, so one more bar towards the moving averages, and we can target into that 128.85s. So let's see if we can catch a pullback on this on a smaller time frame. 5-minute chart's looking very strong. 15-minute chart shows the buy. I can't believe I missed that buy. Bad trader. 15-minute buy with a retest, breaking higher, starting to snap that shelf. So we need to be looking for a long on that. Let's see if we can find a pullback on Euro Canada to enter. And we'll target somewhere near 128.84. Thing that we just put in here is starting to find little harmonics on everything. It doesn't care if it's a 5-minute chart or what it is, and so this is probably a bat or something on a 1-minute chart. It's just too funny. I don't trade off of that, but I mean it is there. You know, we might see a little scalp trade on the euro. It's just funny watching it find all these really weird moves. I no longer have to search for it. So, by the way, thank you. You know, somebody gave this to me. It was Matt, and I really appreciate that, Matt. That's awesome. You're quite right. It's good practice to let the market come to you. You know, a trader's life can be boring, guys. It really can. There can be a lot of times where, you know, as Dennis Gartman would say, hours and hours of boredom filled with moments of sheer terror, you know. Well, terror for some people, but hopefully not for us. All right, that euro yen continues to climb, guys. We're really breaking through the 80s now, breaking through 85 and starting to smack into 90. So those of you that still have it long, you know, hold on and tighten your stops up. I do want to short the euro on a scalp here. If we could find a decent sell bar. Yes, Livermore said that, right? The money is made in sitting. Very true. I'm gonna take a small short on the euro right now, and I'll be willing to add to that if I can get a higher price. So we'll put just a 1 lot in there. Okay, shorting 1 lot of euro, willing to add, looking for a small pullback here. This is just a scalp trade, so only going to be looking for maybe, 8 to 10 pips on it. Yep, you're quite right. It's going to close in a short period of time too. Very short. So those of you that got that euro over the weekend, holy smokes, 140 something pips on that long. What a great job. Let me go ahead and get rid of these lines. I'm just going to delete everything, just the whole 9 yards. Just get completely cleaned up. Basically a gap fill, 1 hour buy formation. Just shorted it for a little scalp, but overall this is probably going to tick higher. Here comes the Euro Canada back down. I'm going to be really watching for that long entry on Euro CAD. Okay, it appears we've also got a small 5-minute harmonic pattern right here on Australia. Guys, this move up giving us a possible sell bar. See that? It's probably a butterfly or a Gartley or something. So we can watch for a short on this. I see a 1-minute sell formation. Going to go ahead and sell 1 piece of Australia right now. Selling 1 odd and just 1 euro. Small 5-minute piercing bar on the pound. I think I'll take a short on that as well. I'm going to short one pound. Got a small turn on the Swissy here. Multiple 1-minute bars. Just remember, guys, this is a Monday and it can be very, very slow. All right, pound coming back. We're
Mexican data due out momentarily.
Gonna end up booking that pretty soon. Need a little bit more than that move.
Industrial production 0.7%, 1/10 above expectations.
All right, just want you guys to see that the 1 hour did not close as a 1 hour buy on that one. See it right there? More of a confusion bar with a couple of long shadows. Still strong. I mean, it looks like I just missed my my entry right here. Starting to get a buy signal on it. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to watch this because I did not get in yet. Alright, well, a little bit against me on that pound move. That pair currently down a little bit on that trade. Definitely have to exercise some damage control. Have about 14 pips currently negative on the pound. Shorting one more piece, so now we have two. This is a good way to go. If you think like a market maker, you've got the ability to dollar cost average into a pair. Most market makers won't put a trade on in one position anyway. So we have two shorts now, can take easily 8 more. Don't want to go that high if I don't have to. And now we don't really need that much of a pullback, to hit break even, but we'll see if we can turn the whole thing profitable would be better. Don't want to just go out for break even, like to make something on it. In an effort to reduce risk, we'll watch for that euro as it comes down. I'm just going to go ahead and open up the MT4 order, but I'm going to close this just temporarily so I can get this up very quick to bang out of this trade. Just reduce a little bit of risk. I'll kill the euro for a good gain and then keep the pound. Okay, it looks like it should do that, but it hasn't technically showed up yet. So, this right here was a bullish one, and it's just climbing right above that C point, climbing back up. I mean, there is a point I have to admit the trade is wrong. That's true. So we'll see. Never really made it firmly to our ultimate low target down on this one, so it's okay. But we made so much money on this over the weekend, it was insane. And where will we admit we're wrong? I mean, that's pretty obvious right there. There's no way I want it passing that line. If it passes that line up here in the 155.80s, I'm going to take a bath on that. Give up some of the profit that I received over the weekend. But I was hoping this support would have been targeted later in the day. We were looking for that 155.14 to 155. It's just not coming. So we have to wait on it. Currently at a 786 fib right now on this hourly move. And if we go above that 886, I'm going to be awfully nervous. So definitely we'll look at that as a red, well, not red tagged. We'll color code that as an orange tagged event. We don't want it going there. That would be my first warning sign. And if it goes up here, that's going to be a red tagged event for me. I'll be probably stopping out or hedging out or something. If it breaks one of those, not a good thing. I agree. That is nice looking, but we have to watch for close. This is pretty good looking. 4 minutes left. See if it closes that way.
Energy markets.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking it on the 5. See the bearish harmonic on there.
Silver up 0.8%, copper higher by about 2.1%.
It just really looks good. Let me just close this out because I'm not going to take that right now. Odd. I'm at break even.
Chinese data over the weekend.
Go ahead.
Focus ended up being on
double this trade up right there.
Export data up 15.3% year over year.
And double that 5-minute sell, 15-minute sell bar for odd. Okay. Looking pretty good, and we're going to take this euro finally. This has been a slow-moving day. And take that euro off the table pretty soon. We've got about $69. What is that? 6.9.
Of the morning is 17 core CNC trading down about 30% after a large profit warning in Charlie Pepper Charlie.
Okay, we'll just click for half of it for now. Currently about 7.1 pips. Okay, taking half off for 7.1.
A little bit higher this morning on a positive article in Barron's and Tango Whiskey X-Ray.
Got a nice 5-minute sell on everything here. Odd, New Zealand.
Higher this morning ahead of the Worldwide Developer Conference, which will be keynoted at 1 p.m. Eastern Time by the CEO. It's expected to roll out their next generation mobile operating system, including a mapping service.
All right. Still waiting for the balance. Extra burst lower. I completely realize that. I understand you had to take a week off, buddy. Good job. Good job.
The
Rest and
IEA
recuperate.
is noting that the world is not currently on track to meet its clean energy targets.
Guys, pulling hard back to the 5-minute here for New Zealand. Any of you guys that shorted it, watch your 1-minute charts for your escape. Okay?
IEA chief saying that governments need to build confidence for
12
investment in
pips,
clean energy.
straight down. And Australia, I still don't have any money here. Gosh, what do I have? Nothing. Right at break even. The thing is just not being obedient right here. That's okay. You win some trades and others you just sit there and say, what was I thinking? No. It comes. But, I've got that pound on the table, and I do need to reduce risk, definitely, across the board. So I'm going to be out the other half of this. It looks like about 8 pips on the euro for the other half of a lot, and I'm currently holding a couple of pounds. One of them is profitable by about 4.5 pips. The other one is not profitable yet. That's all I'm saying is right now it's 18 minutes after 9 and I don't see it at this point. It looks like a slow chop fest day at this point. Gonna need these 1-minute charts, gonna need these tick charts like never before. Because the wild moves from Asia and London are appearing to just, be completely drying up. But we do have stock market open at 9:30, and if we can get, some movement there, then maybe these other assets will move around better than they're doing. And happening right now, they're very tiny, but there are 5-minute sells coming, okay? This 99.90s has been touched and slightly exceeded towards parity on the euro yen. Get a 5-minute sell bar, 5-minute sell for the pound yen, all of it. New Zealand yen, odd yen, you name it, guys, everything. 5-minute sells across the board. We basically have our first push down on the odd yen on the 1-hour charts. We've got a nice push. If we receive a second one, got a really big opportunity for this thing to go a ton lower. And the 5-minute sell is looking really great. I think that is the one I'm going to take, but I'm kind of tripling risk on everything because I'm already short on odd. Let me think about this if I want to do this. That's really expanding risk quite a bit, isn't it? To be shorting the odd yen when I'm already short odd. We've got a 5-minute price trap on it. It just looks so good. I am so tempted. Let me try and talk myself out of this trade. Hold on 1 minute. Darn, they are looking dynamite. I don't think I can talk myself out of it. Every time frame I look at is looking fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Slightly late to the party right now. Searching for the button, trying to find it right now. About to enter. Okay, shorting odd yen. Just move this out of the way. I want to be able to see them all, and I'm probably going to short, let's see here, pound yen. I may short that as well. I'm just watching it. New Zealand yen is actually looking pretty ripe. Let me just bring the chart in here. Yeah, 20 the ultimate target. Got our pullback up here, kissing the breakdown spot, right back on top of it, see? 5-minute chart. The pullback right now started already. I'm going to go ahead and take one of those as well. It's going to be odd yen and... where's my bar? New Zealand yen. Going to short one of those too. $61.54. Just let those sit. Let them sit in the oven and cook for a while. All right, here's one. Now the market's moving like a slug, so we're either going to have to think longer term or we're going to have to be very fast scalpers today. So I'm looking at this one right now, pound yen, and looks like there should be some kind of a bearish pattern setting up on the 15-minute pretty soon. And you can see this 1, 2, 3 setup coming in right here. Looks like a 1, 2, 3. Small price trap with a 5-minute sell. You guys see? Do you guys see the 1, 2, 3 setup? I hope everybody knows what they're looking for there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I should already be short. What the heck am I doing? God have mercy. Okay, finding the button.
No settlements for the ECB in the weekly program.
I'm in. Shorting it. Pound yen.
And they'll again drain 212 billion in tomorrow's 7-day trend.
Pull back to 50. Pull back to 50. That's the target. I don't have a clue, but everything's starting to move, so we got to get back on it. Target rapidly approaching. Pound. Whoa. Pound yen. Beautiful move, guys. Almost at 50 even now. I have to take a few things off the board. Okay, I'm going to get out of the odd yen for about $164. I'm going to get out of the New Zealand yen for about 112. I'm going to take this pound yen off. We're hitting our target area about 2 pips shy. I think I'm out of that for about 175. And what else?
So for the euro, just dealer talking about potential stops, build and bull down
Pound dollar.
20 level.
Out for 140.
The gap filled from
Odd.
Close of Friday.
Out for 141. Another odd. Out for 142. And this other pound dollar, I'm going to go out for 19, so I am flat now. 100% flat. Scorekeeper update rocketed to $7,842. Whoa, guys, we are about to break Thursday's move. I mean, this is just... God, I'm going to go absolutely pip drunk here. Whoa. Rockin', man. You guys are rocking today, I swear. I mean, I can't believe it. Somebody book that pound. It's hitting 50 right now. Oh, it's cranking through 50. Somebody hit it. Yep, just booked every single trade right there. Thank you, Stuart. Whatever that is, man, I'm going to get that in just a minute, buddy. Good going, Mike. Good going, Robert. Excellent. Yes, Carl. I know. Mont Blanc is nice. A little bit expensive, though. But I like the ink. You know, I got the Mont Grappa too. It's pretty cool. Okay, good job, everybody. I'm glad you took those. Robert, don't get crazy, man. Don't get crazy, buddy. Pressure's to the south. Just be very careful, okay? You go long, you're going against trend. You see that monster 5-minute bar? The next one could rocket right down to the 30s. I mean, you have a 1-minute bullish pattern on it on the harmonics, so you might receive a quick pop up into about 63. But just be careful. I totally agree. As soon as you break that low, you can easily drop an extra 5 pips. So if you need to hold it, it's just based on your time frame. And hourly, I can see that happening without any difficulty. 15 minutes. You know, you just have to wait for this low to go, and then because people will put their stops there. And then you'll see an extra 5 pip surge to the 35. I'm sorry, 30. Where is it? 35, right there. Oh, well, you got to type that, man. You know, I can't read your mind. I don't know. I mean, that you're looking for a complete and total gap fill at that point. So you're talking all the way down here. 99.20s or a little bit beyond. This can come. It's just how long is it going to take? Most people are into the scalping and just grabbing the quick money. You know, here you're looking out longer time. All right, things are happening here. We've got that gold, as we talked about. It's going short and hitting the target that we mentioned first thing this morning. I think we did the top-down analysis. We were looking at the second leg, right? on the 15-minute chart. Target's being reached. Those of you that are still short, you want to book it now. Well, this is your first leg right there, and this is your second leg right there after the breakdown that we were looking at, the 15-minute. It's just rocked down into the target area. I mentioned 1582. Please book this. You're getting a hard bounce off of this. Okay. Robert, I'm scared for you on that pound yen, man. Don't make me nervous on that one. It's kind of spooking me. I don't like what I'm seeing across the board. Stocks are starting to come off. This is delayed, unfortunately, but that's the Dow. Let me get away from that. We'll go to the SPY. All right, the look on the daily chart is bearish. That's the breakdown spot right here. You can see that breakdown spot. We came up and kissed it once, fell, kissing it again, and we're actually falling right now. So things are starting to turn, and it's taking a turn for the worse, which is a risk-off environment. Pound yen coming right back. Everything is starting to look very bearish across the board. Euro bearish. AUD is getting very bearish, and we can easily see that 20 level. Carl, 250. Buddy, you're slacking. 250 pips. You're slacking, man. No, that's okay. You did great. We won't beat you up too much. Okay, so what I'm saying about that is, just like a sniper would do that with his victim, you got to be able to do that with your charts. Your tick charts are the key. You see that right there? We need our 1 and 5 minutes like you would not believe today. We absolutely got to have them. The 1 minute and the 5 minute. Now I should have already banged that, and I just missed my entry. All right, so I might have to let this trade go. This is the AUD yen. I was trying to get to it and I couldn't get to it quick enough. I'm watching the 5 minute coming up here. It's starting to make a high, and I should have been already in it because I had the trade in front of my vision. It was on my other screen. I was watching for that 1 minute sell to come. The sell has come across all yen pairs right now. Everything's got a 1 minute sell in it. And what I'm trying to say today is we got to be really greedy. With our entries, they have to be precise beyond belief. So if you're going to trade the thing, you've got to have your MT4 tick charts open, ready to go, watching the spread. Okay, I missed this trade. I've missed it. It's already done. It's already fallen 10 pips. There's just no way I'm getting in it right now. And I can't scroll backwards on this, at least I don't think. Nope, can't do that. So right up here at the high, as you're watching the high on the 5 minute chart and the 1 minute chart, you're looking for your entry here on the 1. It should have already banged into this trade, because just this move right here from 12 to what is this target? 12. What was that? 13 to 09 to, I'm sorry, double zeros. That's a 13 pip move right there. I could have already been in and out. So I can't sit here and pay up for it. It's not going to work. Okay, Rowan, have a nice flight there, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Speak.
Okay, there it is. 15-minute
US
chart.
futures, or the three main ones, all in negative territory now. DAX and Eurostoxx futures still managing to hold on to some minor gains. US 10 years trading up 3 ticks.
You guys see it? 15-minute
In terms
double
of
test.
stocks that have seen particular weakness, that being basic materials and industrials, that follows the Chinese data over the weekend, which, even though showed some export strength compared to the previous month's readings, the recent quantitative
Watch
easing,
for break.
excuse me, not quantitative easing, rate easing by China, possibly highlighting some further economic slowdown in the region.
Already like the 5-minute.
Financials on the sector breakdown also sliding from the second best performing in the opening trades in the US,
Just
now
shorted.
back to unchanged as sector.
Just shorted it. Like the 5-minute enough to go ahead and take it. Potential double test high, pound Swiss. Now, if you need a stop, if you have to have one, you really don't want this thing going through 149. Okay, 149 double zeros.
Recap could come from the EFSF to avoid the ESM's preferred credit problem.
Let me
Spanish
just mute
bailout
him.
would later be taken over by the ESM, but extended loans would not become senior to other debt. The Spanish bank recapitalisation likely to be in EFSF bonds, similar to the Greek recapitalisation. Headline there out of EU official: Eurozone money for Spanish bank recaps could come from the EFSF to avoid the ESM's preferred creditor problem.
Man, that's really important. I need to be listening to that. But the target is based on the 15-minute chart. So look at the move down here towards 148 or 148.10. That's a hard number usually to pass, is when you get closer to the whole figure. So I'm not going to bother going with 148. I am going to shoot for the 148.10, counting that this double test high is going to hold, counting on a 20 pip stop loss, and I'm going to be looking at the price trap right here. You can see it on the 15-minute. You now have a full 15-minute breakdown. Just depends how you're going to slice it. If you draw it this way, you know, it's the same thing. Got 15-minute breakdown. Hard stop. I'll put the stop right in the market at 149. Yeah, that's true, Jim. There's definitely a lot of struggle in the market right now. Extremely whippy. Extremely whippy movements. That Euro odd is on fire to the north. Any of you guys take that buy signal that we were looking at? The thing is really going. Man, oh man. I'm sitting here wondering why I didn't get in it. This 5-minute buy, you know, it's just gone up, it consolidated, now it's ripping higher, so the low of the day looks to be set, and this thing is really moving on out. Euro Australia just cranking up. 15-minute buy signal, retest, popping now, easily making it back to the 50% fib. It's a very bullish move. Unfortunately, I did miss that one. Did not get that. I don't know what to say. That's what happens when you miss, when you know, you get into your weekend and things just start, you know what I mean? I need Monday just to get back in the swing.
Commentary coming out of the Portuguese central bank governor on the wires at the moment. Nothing too much.
I need Monday to just get right back in, guys. I completely missed the Euro Canada. Didn't close as an hourly buy properly. Retested fine. I just lost track of it. Forgot to buy it. Did not get long. Okay, and it's ripping higher. Got 20 pip movement on it, going right into the target zone. So those of you that have EuroCAD, if you were watching that trade, and you got it, you're going over 20 pips of profit right now. You're going right up into the target zone. Whoever has it, book it. Okay, it's cranking up. You could take half off, 3/4 off, leave a little Jesse Livermore runner, and you know, tighten your stops or something. And that pound Swissy still trying to threaten the 62 level, but we'll see if it can make it down. Euro odds on fire to the north. Very bearish comments from Bank of England, so it's all coming off, guys. Right there we have the support here, and a little bit further down I think we're going to hit that 10 and 15 level without too much trouble. Seeing the pound Swissy break and a hard 5-minute sell on that pound Canada. Tough as nails, man. Look at it go. And there goes pound yen right through the lows. Banging 45 and dropping. Stay with it if you're short. Yeah, good for you. Good job on that one, man, to get the positive 10. Beautiful. So here we are. Pound dollar threatening that 23 level. And if it presses through, we're going to see 15. That's going to take the pound yen, do the very same thing to it, like we're looking at for 35, and then a possibility right down into 20. Okay, so those of you that are still holding pound yen, that's the target area. Protect yourself as it goes down. You know, book money on the bursts to the south, and then, you know, go ahead and tighten your in the money stops. Okay. Darn 1-minute bullish harmonic. Stop that. I don't like to see that when I'm short something. It's not fun. Okay, the pound Swissy. We're still having major issues with the 64 level. It's really kind of being a pain, I have to admit. I might just be trying to press my luck too much today, you know. I got $102 on one lot, so I'm thinking You know, maybe we'll just go ahead and pull 3/4 of it off and then change it to, let's see, a little Jesse Livermore runner. Pull 3/4 a pound Swissy off for about 120, what is this, 12, I guess about 12 pips. And just leaving a little Jesse Livermore runner on the rest. I missed that one, but one of you did see it, and EuroCAD's dropping right for 70. Good job on that. 74 right now, trying to press 70. Fantastic, guys. You guys are just knocking them dead today. I am so impressed. It's definitely a hallelujah moment. That wasn't really loud enough, but we still, you know, we still get the picture here. Pound yen starting to sneak even lower, guys. Getting ready to burst through. Okay, pound hitting 15 for some of you guys. You know, you got a nice 10 pip drop there really fast. Extra 10 pips lower. I would not blame you for booking some of that on the way down. Okay, the pound yen is also doing it too. It's just absolutely slamming lower. You know, time to get paid is when you're bursting into that weakness. Make sure you book those trades, guys. Okay, so it looks, you know, it really looks dynamite, and, you know, we can easily make it there because of the shelf break.
Strengthening here against most of the major crosses. Euro still in positive territory of about 0.2% at 125.30, though weaker. This week is part of the U.S. session cable, 0.4%, also near its lowest levels of the U.S. session, 155.16. Last dollar
shorted one U.S. Swiss.
Territory now by almost 0.1% at 102.70. Only about 7 pips from its session highs there in Loonie.
Right. Yeah, that may be so, but you're hitting the support area now that we were looking at on an hourly. So 15 target being reached and 155 target being reached. For the pound dollar, we are just completely filling it. Well, not filling the gap, but we're filling our support target. Okay, the gap is a little bit lower. Pardon me. And you know, we may end up filling that gap. It's possible, but I'm watching right now. Pound yen just came up with a small harmonic pattern here, 5-minute chart. It's very tiny time frame. I know that there is a harmonic pattern on it, so we may see a pop going back up into the 40s or 45 level. And we're actually exceeding our target to the downside, which we were looking at was 20 levels being firmly hit. So those of you that are still short pound yen, you know, find an escape, okay? Look for an escape. Market maker trap time coming very quickly now, and you know what they do to you at that time. We're very close. They're going to capture all the latecomers. We've got the 1-minute buy happening on the bullish harmonic, so I'm going to go ahead and buy some of this right here. And I'll add to that if I have to. Swissy didn't take it off when I should have, and it ended up going higher. So I'm still short. We'll have to double that trade at some point, but I'm totally negative. Let's see here, U.S. Swiss. I'm down 11 pips on one position. Got to take a better view on it and look it over. Better time frame. Now this hit our target. If you remember the other day, we were looking at that triple, actually that quadruple place right there, and this was the target level. So after reaching this, we've got this monster daily bar, you know, cranking up. It's basically reaching a maximum daily range. And where are we? Are we at the 382 fib? Yeah, we're beyond it. So we're hitting the 382 fib right there. Okay, 4 hours, just nowhere near 4-hour sell. You know, it's just not ready. So we have the look of a megaphone 4-hour swing, we have the 786 fib up here, slightly above that moving average. I don't think we're going to make it that high. It's 96.13. If I really have to, I'll do damage control at that area, 96.13. So we'll see if we have to. If we have to, I don't know. And actually, that makes a lot of sense too, doesn't it? Because you've got the stop losses would be right up in here. 96.10, there would be stops all over the market. So if we break that level, you know, then I'll really have to do, you know, what we do when it's time, damage control. But right now, I don't have any real damage on it. It's just not that important. You know, I'm currently down, you know, a lousy $120. Who cares? See another sell bar. Take one more short, okay? Sell one more. So now we got an aggregate cost down about 6 pips, I guess. 6 or 7 maybe with the spread. No big deal. And if we pop into the 96, 96.10 or 20 level, that's where damage control begins. The washing process. Okay, so the support target for pound yen was hit right there, and we're looking at that nice pattern on the 15-minute chart. It's really very good looking. Have to admit I like it, and we can see if we get a 15-minute buy. 15-minute buy would have to go above here. And we can oscillate right back up into the moving averages. See it come back up into the 40s. Alright, so not every trade is a winner, and not everything works out to sheer perfection. It's just the way it is. Currently, that euro pound is under severe pressure. Keeps on dropping. 70s are getting smashed, and 60s are getting smashed, and you know that euro pound is just tearing down the house, guys. I mean, it's a virtual nightmare there. Currently looking oversold, and the bars, you know, especially on the hourly, are starting to get very, very narrow, and we could see a pop over time, but it's going to take a while. And as it's happening, this pound Swiss is really getting smashed higher, and we are tapping 149. Okay, so this is the pressure on US Swissy right now is firmly based on this. All three together now. Euro pound dropping on the hourly, giving the euro great weakness and pound remarkable strength. Pressuring the pound Swiss higher right up to the top. And that's what's given us this pressure on the Swissy. So I might have to eat more size than I would normally want to, but you know, everything is broken down into bullets, and it's, you know, perfectly acceptable to you know, to have a few extra rounds in your clip. So we'll work on this. This is now going to be a little bit of a swing. Got a potential 5-minute piercing bar here. And I'm firmly invested in it now, so we've got to get, you know, got to go further. There's got to be more. And if you remember my trader daddy, you know, he taught me. He'd test the water with, you know, 100 shares here and 100 shares there. And then he'd start to really get excited, and he'd do 500 shares, 1,000 shares. Before you know it, he was short 36,000 shares. Didn't need much of a fall before he got paid. So, you know, I've only got 2 lots. It's just not that bad. It really is not that bad. And I can take 10, I can take 20 if I need to. So what I'm going to do is double this, and if we pop our way through and hit the damage control area, we'll really go big. It's going to be all on, game on that pair at that point. Okay, so US Swiss going to take two more positions right here, if I can get them. 96.01. And we'll just look for, you know, now I have 4 lots. Let me see what the average price is. The scorekeeper is saying, let's see here, 3 deals, 4 lots, 95.94.9. Okay. So I am about 6 pips negative on 4 lots right now.
Edge for bad banks.
All right, just doubled the whole thing. 96.10. We're hitting the stops, and I know it. And the 786 fib is right up here. So now I have 8 lots short, 96. This is a little bit more size than I normally like to do. I don't want to go beyond 1 million or 2 million. I'm currently at 800,000 short with a 96.02 average price. Okay, so I don't need much of a drop. I need a lousy 6 pips to hit break even. But 1 or 2 soldiers are definitely going to have to die on this pair. It's absolute truth. 1 or 2 soldiers will die. Don't have a choice. I can absolutely agree with you, Jim. Tommy, I'm sorry. I got you confused with Jim for a minute there. Yeah, 5 levels of drop on the 15-minute, and pressing this far down. I mean, this is a mega run. Look at the size of that. 126.70s all the way down here to this level. This is crazy. Gap fill and beyond. Beautiful 5-minute buy. We can easily pressure this moving average and this resistance area right here into the 25 level. I'm wanting to buy it myself. Yeah, it's all starting to turn now. I can see a market turn just about ready to come. Canada pressing firmly into the 103, but we don't have, what time is it? No, we don't have a sell bar on the 1 hour. I don't know. Let me take a quicker, a little bit deeper peek in this pair. We don't even have our 15-minute, but we're looking like we may receive a 15-minute pin pretty soon. That's actually not bad. You know what? Market turn is coming. There goes the pound yen. Moving into profit on it. It's up $100 right now and climbing higher. This is all going to turn. Everything right now, guys. Every single thing is about to turn. Going short on US Canada. 2 positions selling right now. Going to go long on that euro. Absolutely. 5-minute buy. Going long. 2 positions of euro. I just got it. Okay. That's good, and the pound dollar as well. We can see the double bottom trying to form on the 5-minute chart. At our support and at our 155 level, that's slightly breaking. Peak at the 15. Oh, 15-minute bull. Good enough for me. All right, baby. Come on. Come to daddy. Buying 2 of those as well. I'm long 2 lots of pound, 2 lots of euro, short 2 Canada, short 4, 8 Swissy. All right, we'll expand it out a little bit. And the B target. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, no, that is correct. This thing. I don't know how to change it yet. I just got this the other day, so we'll work on it. B target for pound all the way up in here. 155.31. Okay, there's the B target. Now this could take a while to come because we're looking at 15-minute charts. This could be 2 hours before we go up there. So 31's a great target in about 2 hours. And that's basically it for every single pair now. Alright, target will be 60 for Canada based on a 15-minute chart. I'm going to target 83 for Swiss, target 23 on the euro, target 30 on the pound. And because it's 11:30 and it can take 2 hours for this to all happen, I'm going to be having lunch and setting targets, and this is where we're going to, try and get everything to come to. All right, so that's the plan, and it may take 2 hours. And we have some of that pound yen is profitable now. Like I said, I'm still looking for higher ground, but I don't mind taking 50% of this trade off of the table. So if we remove half of a lot here, oh, look at them widen the spread on me. Bad boys. That is just bad. They just slipped me. Anyway, that does happen. So I'm out of half of the pound yen for about $80 or so. Currently have a small amount left, and we're just waiting for that to pop. Okay. Tighten the stops up on the back half of the pound yen. Remember what we were just looking at 5 minutes ago. This will be where I'm going to tighten my stop to. Right here. I'm going to go underneath. Whoa, what happened? removed it. Gonna go right there, 22. And pound yen, my entry was 17, so putting the stop loss right there at 22 gives me just a couple of pips profit on it. 123, geez, where are we? 123.22. It would give about a 4 or 5 pip profit on the back half of this, and then we'll just let it run, see if we can get up here to 40. You are definitely funny, Tommy. That's good stuff. I know. I'll change the picture if I can get Chris to change the picture. He will, and then we'll put that in. I want that on Twitter too, Chris. By the way, man, that's gonna be my picture forevermore. Fat, dumb, and happy. That's it. All right, guys. So market maker update right now. Before 12 noon, we're at $8,000, 8,005.64, and we still got a lot of trades in the oven. Many trades to go. So we'll see if we can break that 1,000 pips today. Those of you that are on it with me, the pound dollar, 5-minute charts, we're ticking up and we're getting profitable. Currently got about $174 on these 2 lots. So we'll see. I mean, it may not break that MA right on the first try, or, well, maybe it will. Actually, holy smokes, look at it go. Go, pound, go, baby. This thing is rocking up. I can't believe it. Now I'm going to get bothered every time I see a stupid harmonic pattern on a 1-minute chart. It's going to irk me every time I see that now, and I know it is. I just know it. All right, 40 getting hit for pound yen. Those of you that are still on it, I got $142 on this, okay? Booking it, taking it off the table. Taking off £1 pound dollar right now at the highs. Don't everybody hit the trigger at the same time, huh? Let me out too. I'm out one of them. Still got about $100 on the other one, and my euro is break even. Boo. That stinks. Got no money there. Alrighty. Well, that is what it is. Okay, US CAD, nice little move there on the 1-minute charts. We could pull half off and then re-tag it a little bit higher on a pullback to the 1-minute river. It's just the exit and reduce and add strategy. Okay, back to reduce and add. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Not pulling that off the table yet. So, let's see, where's my Canada? Oh man, I had 100 and then it turned into 80. Darn it. Not ready yet. Alright guys, get out some of that pound at least. Some of it, alright? Still closed strong though. Closed above the MA. It's probably going to pop a little bit higher. Maybe not 30, but 29. I can't say that I like it. Currently I don't like the look of that. It looks like it's about to sink a little bit more. And I just have to choose when I'm going to get paid. That's all there is to it. So I'm out. I'm out of the pound for about $85 on that lot. And the US Canada, I'm going to go ahead and book one of them right now for, I think, a very small gain. Okay, just getting a quick $50 on one lot, and I have another lot still short. All right, euro is at break even. I got no money at all. So if US CAD pops back up here, we'll short it again. Alright, so we have bottom fishers just came out of the woodwork right now at 99.10 to 99.0. There's some bidders. Currently stop losses are located under 99 in the market, so watch out if this odd doesn't pop off of this low. These people that are trying to bottom fish here, they definitely don't have much risk tolerance, since there's going to be stop losses triggered if that breaks it. And we're currently waiting for euro to possibly break this 23. If this works, we're going to see everything move. We would see Swissy go below this green line right there. come to our first spot that we talked about, 83. We just need euro to break 125.07. It's the green line. Just have to wait on it. We've got a little bit more time. Alright, it's working, but it's working slow. Got the pound Swissy weakening up pretty big. We got nice 5-minute bars coming down. Euro Canada getting a big bounce off of the 28.50 half cycle level. Pound Canada pulling back. Actually, with this Euro Canada bounce, I'm going to want to get out of the US CAD. I'm searching to get out immediately. Warning you all right now. US Canada booking the last piece. I'm out. I'm out. Gone. This euro is really toying with me. Just not a strong picture. Oh, I just lost my chart. Okay, so that's why I did it, Jim. We got out because of this weakness on the 1 and over here on the pound yen. It was all weakening. All right. Guys, this euro just really is going nowhere. And the picture isn't all that beautiful, you know, I have to admit. It's just not pretty. It's not doing that great, and I'm sitting here with time decay on, not enjoying the time decay factor.
Venizelos did say that Monty appreciated the request for a term review. Monty himself also pitched the bank deposit guarantee plan towards the PASOK leader Venizelos.
So I think what I'm going to do now, because I've got time to work this out later on today, is just go ahead and do a little bit of damage control, all right, on the Swissy. Can do some damage control and take 4 lots out of it over here, all right, and then work on the rest. I've got 4 short. At least I'm reducing my risk. Okay, I don't want the euro anymore. I'm just not fascinated with it right now. Just want to get out here. So I'm going to take that off the table. So I'm out for a few hundred more, and we've got 8,606 right now, and 4 lots of Swissy I'm trapped on. Okay, so that's all I've got. I've cleared the board, cleared it, except for 4 lots of Swiss to contend with. All right, so I'm just letting everybody know I'm taking the euro off. I got nothing on that trade. It's a complete scratch. I got like $20 or something. It was stupid. Didn't even cover my commission on it. So I'm out of it, and the scorekeeper update says basically 860 pips. All right, so I hope
10 minutes then to the top of the hour, 5 o'clock London, midday in New York. A couple of Fed speakers to look out for. Firstly, Fed's Lockhart speaking on the US economy. One of the dovish voters on the FOMC, Anna Voter.
Yeah, he's always butting in on me when I want to say something. All right, so I'm out of many things. Balances.
Also looking out for Fed's.
I'm muting him. Balances. Four lots of Swissy that I'm stuck with right now that I'm definitely going to have to work at some point, and I'm basically done. Okay, 860 pips of value currently booked. I know you guys did really well. It's 5 minutes to 12. I'm done for the day. Okay, I'm finished. I will work my way out of this Swissy. That was a trap, and I'm on it. So I wish you all well, everybody. You guys did fantastic today. Absolutely fantastic. Matt, if I see another sell for the CAD, would I take it? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because the target's lower. Yeah, way down here at 60. You can do it, but you just need euro to come on up, and you need pound dollar to come on up above the 20s and the 15s and the 20s. You need to see New Zealand and Australia come up. Okay, Swissy, we need to break that green line, start dropping to 83. 1 minute piercing bar here. Definitely need to see this shelf break. 102.80. Got to kiss 80 before you're ever going down to 60. Yeah, just give it time. All right. Okay, Dave, you got 402 today. Best day for a while now. That's excellent, Dave. Right on, man. Daniel, good. I hope you did good. Guys, give me a pip count. How many else of you have done really well today? What's What's your pip count today? Got any other pip counts going on? Mike, your best day. Beautiful. Daniel got 124. Right on, man. Matt, you greedy pig. Holy cow. 324, man. You are getting better every day, buddy. And MW, you got 125. Beautiful. All right. Good job, everybody. Fantastic. I mean, we were really bowling them down today. It was just a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm very proud of y'all. You did excellent. There we go. Yee-haw. Let's hear it. Awesome. Okay, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Now, 2 o'clock, come back, and let's do it again. We got to do another, we still need to break 1,000 pips, all right? It's going to be a big party when we do that. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, 2 o'clock in the morning. Be there. Ciao, everybody.